Got it in this disastrous shop. Just let it cure. Looks a little uneven, but I really struggle with my compressor because it was too small. So when I do the clear, I'm gonna need to get a better compressor. Anyway, I will come back with probably 1,000 grit, just something really, really light, just to sort of smooth this out, even out some of these, some of the glossier and knots parts that's still curing. Anyway, hey, I don't know if it's gonna turn out okay or not, but it's black and there's no clear coat on it yet, so let's see. Next up, clear, but I'm gonna let this sit for, I don't know, 4 or 5 days probably till next weekend. Today's Sunday. All right, see you then. So I'm not trying to make this perfectly smooth, but I am trying to knock off a little bit of the surface. Let me see if I can show you what I'm working with. So here's a section. You can just kind of see how that base laid down. I believe this would clear over fine, but with a little bit of work, I can knock a little bit of it off, and this feels so much smoother than the rest of it. And I think with some clear on it, it's gonna gloss up really nice. I don't need to do much. All right, just got a coat of some rattle can high build primer in black. It went on good. Obviously it still needs to dry, cure out. Maybe tomorrow I'll be able to come back and knock it down, smooth that off, block it, see if we need any putty somewhere. I don't believe we do, because this cleaned up really nicely. I've got a low spot back there from where looks like some kids got on top of it. I don't know how much that's gonna show. You could not see it in the factory paint. But anyway, still moving forward. That's the update for today. It's been raining a number of days in a row. And when it isn't raining, the humidity's like 78, 80, 90%. So hadn't been able to paint. But this will dry out, and hopefully we can rub it down and put some black on it this weekend. And so this is the reason this project's taking longer than I wanted it to. I got the top primed the other day, and smoothed off with a block and some 600 grit. I'm fixing those low spots where kids got up on top of it, and probably me too, and put a few dents in the back of it. But you know, it's coming on. No painting today for sure. And I've got the hood over here. I know it's dark. Yeah, I'm ready to smooth that back off, clean that up, and put some clear on it and see if that's gonna look good. I see some sandpaper marks in on the base coat.
Yeah.
I'm using some glaze and spot putty instead of some heavy filler. Anyway, it's what I had. I don't want to mix a bunch of stuff. I don't want to buy any for a few spots, but okay, you better take your shoes off and go get them off of you.
I did.
Ants, look at all of them. Yeah. Hey, why don't you take off to the house over there and we'll go and get a shower?
Yeah.
All right, well, go so you can take your shoes off and go to the laundry room. Wait on me. Hurry, run. Give me these. These are trash. Okay, good enough. Go. Go. Go, go, go. So anyway, sorry this is taking so long, but we'll just keep going. I did get my shop pretty clean. I've still got some more to go. I'm kind of frustrated right now because I got to clean up apparently a murder scene that happened under my truck. Anyway, I haven't run this truck in a while. It's been just sitting here, so it's just leaked. Hopefully I can get on there and see where it's leaking from. But I got a transmission fluid leak and a little bit of an oil leak too. I know that looks like a lot, but this thing's literally been sitting here for months. So it's time to get it going. I did get a new axle from Jason and Alan and Drake at 256 Garage. That'll go back there. That's coming up next on this truck. And at some point, I got to get back on this thing. So I'm ready, kind of. I'm down to putting in all the trim all down the side of the doors and everything, and then the window regulators and the door openers and all that stuff. All the wiring's got to be done on it. No interior, no, and I have all the glass. I have new glass. I got to get all the glass stuff. But there's 40 miles of trim that goes on this thing, and that's intimidating when you really don't want to do it. But that's a nice car, and it's going to be really nice, and it runs 235. Straight 6, 3 on the tree. We really need to be spending time on that, not this other mess. But all right, well, back to it. Okay, one new compressor later. And we got some clear on it. It is, man, I figured out I did not have the right tip. And boy, it didn't go down good at all. But it went down. So it's got a lot of orange peel. Now I just sprayed it just a few minutes ago, so it may settle on out a little bit. We'll see. I hope I don't run on this edge here. But I got a lot on it. Let's see what it does. But I can cut and buff it, make it look good, I think. Close this up. I got the top. I didn't get a lot of video, but I was kind of fighting. The later in the day it gets, the more humidity comes up, and I paint outside, so got a lot of bugs and dust in it. Not a lot. It's got some bugs and dust in it. Mostly stuff that's on the top surface. I'll be able to knock it out. But yeah, I think that'll cut and buff too. I won't put a heavy cut on it because I didn't put quite as much clear on it. But moving along. Oh, I'll show you one thing that I didn't show you earlier. I just painted this too. I mean hit this. I'm gonna see what I can kind of do with this top surface right here. That was covered up, not covered up, that was sort of messed up with some of this clear coat. I only did this at one side just to see, because if it's not gonna look right, I don't wanna, I just cleaned it up a little bit and put just a little bit of black on it and some clear. We'll see what happens. If that works, I got a little bit left, I can do that side. All right, progress. All right, knocking down some of the orange peel. It's coming down pretty good with 1,000 grit. I'm not going any higher than that. I'm actually going to take this spot right here and polish on it and see if it does as good as I want it to. If so, I'll know I'm good on the rest of it. Okay, getting better, but no, it's not where I want it to be. Still got a good bit to go. And I do believe I've got enough clear on this hood to go take it on down. Yep, you can see it's gonna shine up good, but yeah, I gotta take it on down. Okay, now this is looking a whole lot more like it. Not this, got a ways to go there, but this. Getting down, get all these little flakes out, which is glossy clear coat, you know. Oh, what's going on? Yeah, there you go. Keep rubbing this stuff out. Get it to look more like this. Well, yeah, right here. And that ought to polish up real nice. All right, we're gonna stand right here. If I get any closer, you'll see how so unperfect this is. But this is difficult. Much respect to people that do this for a living. I can't stop some cloudiness in it. Not sure why that keeps showing up, but it's done. I think I'm just gonna be done with it. It looks pretty good. It's just not perfect. I was really hoping to get something close to perfect, but man, that's not perfect either. Although all that's gonna clean up. I did a couple little patches with the buffer and it looks good, but it just needs a wash, a really good wash. I sprayed that top up there. I'm probably just gonna put the cut and buff on it. I'm not gonna do any kind of wet sanding on it. I'm gonna just sort of clean that up with the buffer best I can, shine it up. with the rest of the body. I hope this hood's not too glossy for the rest of the truck. All right, little by little, because I need to sell this thing and get what I can get out of it so I can buy me a new truck. That's the plan, at least. All right, next up is, I think I'm gonna put the hood back on and put some air in the tire so I can pull it in and get out of the sun, because I can't do any kind of buffing on top as it is like that. I gotta pull it into the shop, or at least as far as I can get it. Bubba. Walk out, Bubba. So, have I mentioned in this video yet how much I hate black paint? You just can't get it right. You just can't get it perfect. I know some people can. That's not this channel, apparently. But it is 1,000 times better than what it started as. All right, bedside done. Didn't do the tailgate. I still got to do that, and then I got to jump on the door cab and fender, and polishing will be done. I'll do a little bit on the top, but really it's pretty good. But this turns out okay. I'm gonna keep working on the truck and keep polishing down the side of it. And we'll keep working on making it look good and shiny. Then we'll do the interior. I've cleaned the engine bay up, but I've had the hood off, so I'll probably clean it back up again. I'm gonna recharge the AC. I'm also gonna put some new lug nuts on, clean the wheels up real good. I haven't done anything to the wheels or tires. I gotta plug a tire, keeps going flat. All right, I believe it's gonna take the whole can. Compressor kicked on. Compressor kicked on and staying on, that's good. Good pressure on it. Feels still cold, I may be getting a little bit more in it. Might could have put another can. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's good and cold. This truck has always lost charge over the winter. You put a can in it, start of the summer, it'll run a while, it's good. I think I'm out. That's good though, that's perfect. I don't have a little thermometer to show y'all, but that's really cold. Nice. Well, this is happening. Not sure what I'll do now with all my content gone. But this truck has been really good to us. It's fitting that it would be a rainy day and I gotta walk home. But I'm gonna sell it. Anyway, I need the money to put toward paying myself back for my new truck. That's right, we got a new truck. Okay, so polishing is done. Yes, I got to get it kind of some of that undercarriage stuff cleaned up in there. Tires are terrible, but the black polished up very nicely to be mostly 30-year-old paint. I'm pleased with the hood because color match is 100% spot on. Bumper shined up good. All right, next is clean up the interior. Need to put a little bit of a polish up on the top of it because I can tell where I have and where I haven't, and I need to finish that, but I'm kind of done for the night. Wheels get cleaned up, interior cleaned up. You saw the AC was recharged. I want to get some steel wool to hit those wheels with. I hit them with my polisher. They clean up very nicely. That one's bent. But I can't polish them with that wheel. It's too big to go in all that stuff. So here we go, another step down. Get the interior cleaned up. I'll get some good photos once the tires are cleaned up and put a little tire wet on them. And we'll get it on the internet. All right, well, I think that's probably enough for this video. Right now, I'm gonna park it back outside where the wife can pull back in and let you guys watch this video, and I'll be working on another one. Thanks for watching Tennell Custom Garage. Catch you on the next one, and there will be another one.